Previously on New Crits on the Block.
Well, we might be able to help. You can go and convince the goblins for me to join us to kill Orrible.
We're looking to get up top.
If you get me to be an official, I can give you a pass. They do hold like an arena thing. That might be a good way to get in.
What's the prize for this fight that's going to happen?
Well, usually it's meeting the official, and then probably gold. If you wanted to get the peacekeeper, Holman Barkman.
That's my brother.
There's more of you?
Yeah, so what's with the battle thing? Why does everyone need to fight?
I don't know.
I just give you the most blank stare ever.
But these are dirty peasant folk. Why are they all trying to kill each other constantly?
Because they're dirty peasant folk.
Yeah, I know. I said that right in front of Holman.
Yeah, to get to the top side.
Yeah, I don't...
For a better life. Some of us weren't born into it. I give you a dirty look.
So I shoveled shit on a farm for most of my life.
But it was like a
Hey,
nice
you're looking
farm.
at the wrong person.
I mean, yeah, I was looking at Awen when I said it.
Me.
Yeah. Edit that part out. I look at Awen.
in real life, edit my comments out.
Oh, how I wish.
Okay, so anyway, we do need to get topside. I mean, we do kind of have a ringer, and I kind of like nudge over at the very tall dwarf in the corner. If we needed to, throw some muscle around, it's a bare knuckle boxing situation, I heard.
Oh, you're talking about the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different entity.
Yeah, no, he was speaking about the turf wall thing.
Yeah, it's like, think of like, we're all going to meet up in the middle of the square, and we're just going to duke it out.
At what time
It's like a
do you
gangs
think?
of New York.
Wait. So
I thought it was like a tournament type of thing.
No, there's that too.
So there's a tournament and a
gang war.
a
Okay,
meet
so
and fight.
there are
meet and
multiple
fight.
ways for us to get up to the top.
Yes.
One is by if we win the turf war for the bear man I told you of, he will give us a pass. If we win the tournament, we get to speak to the acting leader, who right now is the orc woman, who will either give us a pass or we somehow get it or get one from her.
Or we eliminate her.
Or we use that as our in for eliminating her. Therefore, on two, the bear man giving us the pass.
Yeah.
So my only concern here is that
Or
if
we do a bunch of odd jobs until we accumulate 10,000
Or
gold.
we live a life here.
Or we just live here, or we leave and walk down the mountain.
So I guess my
I
only
wasn't suggesting that. By the
Right,
way.
I'm just saying these are all options on the table.
Yes, we
I,
can.
for one,
We can
think
also
I can
there's a lot
win
of
the
other things we can do.
tournament,
We can form our own traveling circus, but for what we need to do,
Wait, we can make our own gang and take this town over ourselves.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
king now?
Wait, what's our name?
I don't know if you know what happens to kings.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I do. I just won't have any sons.
Or I'll eat them like Zeus.
My only concern is that if we just simply kill the half orc, the orc, Orble, that's just going to leave a power vacuum,
No, the bear man's going to take over.
and then somebody's going to try to kill him. It's just a never-ending cycle.
Okay, well,
That's
no.
not
You're
our
getting
problem.
back to... Yep,
Yeah, not our problem.
exactly. You're
We
getting
gotta
back to
get
this
up
whole
there.
fix the whole place up. We don't have that kind of time.
We got to get up there. We got to find Lily, and we got to
Ticking
do...
ice bomb.
Yes, remember aforementioned ticking ice bomb?
You guys know I'm like right here, right?
But you
And I say
know,
that
though...
with the most amount of love.
Yeah. Oh,
But
all right.
But
Which
also,
we-
That's fair.
They are
But
trying.
also,
They are trying to help you. But look, in their own crass way. I'm just trying to think if there's a way we can handle this without making the situation worse. That's all.
I think,
Yeah, hey, tournament. I'll take them all down.
but that's not a guarantee.
It is a guarantee.
Either way, we're going to
no,
get to the orc
No, I know
leader.
that's a guarantee. I'm just saying it's not a
Oh, it's a
guarantee,
guarantee.
that we'll be able to get to the top side from that.
Sure.
So we'll have to improvise from there.
Yes.
So, Holman, is this lady, is she the one? What am I trying to say here? Like she's the one pulling the strings around here. Like she's the one controlling the money. She's the one that controls who goes up and down because she's elected.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was elected because he simply just killed the last person
That's
who
not
was
how
in charge.
elections work.
I think it's how it works here, which is why I would prefer to not.
stab. I was elected.
It's quote unquote elections.
I see. But is there an actual election? Like,
Well, the
there's some
winning
shiesty
turf,
ballot stuffing.
Yeah,
going
the
on
winning
in there.
turf
Picks their leader.
Picks their leader.
Gotcha.
So, they're like elected by that
All
part.
right, I just want to make sure that if we kill this person,
I guess my concern here is that if we don't remove Orbo from the situation, then
and I'm
somebody's
thinking
going
like a
to
bunch
try
of
to
the
remove
orcs
her.
too, because they still outnumber everybody probably. Yes, Holman, looking at you.
Not really. They're just way stronger than every one of us.
So
I mean, you could try.
It's no problem
You
for
could
us.
try to talk to Orble.
Awen, you
I have sat down and talked to her.
how'd that go?
Is she reasonable?
I mean, Orble is not as horrible as everyone makes her seem. She's not like the worst thing on the face of the earth, but like she's still pretty mean. Like if you're really good at talking to people, you might be able to convince
So I mean,
her.
is her motivation
Money, heavily on the money side.
Is there someone here that would be better fit to lead, in your opinion?
Me or Farron?
Farron is the bear man I spoke
Okay,
of.
yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna get at. is-
Yeah. So it seems okay. So
I could be the brains. He could be the muscle.
I do think Bull makes a wonderful point, which is that yes, I'm not going to be able to get everyone to hold hands and sing Kumbaya by the time we leave, but I would like to leave the situation in a less volatile state. I do not want to create a power vacuum.
and I think establishing what is
Rifle leadership.
regime change in the area would be a good thing, and we can leave it at that.
So you want them at least singing or holding hands, but they don't have to do both.
Yes. So we
We need
take.
to make these people love freedom. That's what I'm saying. We need their oil. Wait, no, their money. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up now.
Jesus.
So you know Farron then?
Yeah. Me and him are. I was the one that let them all into town. I'm the halfling leader.
The halflings and the animal folk work together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the leader of the halflings.
Oh, have
Of
we
whatever.
established that until now?
Oh, so we
I
just
was going to
so
ask
you
it, but
just
then we started talking about everything
you
else.
just jumped the leader of the halflings, and nobody came to your aid.
We could just walk into the leader of the halflings
We
place.
could have
Well,
killed
he
you.
did try to stab me, so
And we also asked, and they're like, "Oh, he's over there."
Yeah.
Hello, strangers.
Like I said.
Pretty loose.
big group of like rugged-looking people right over there.
To this point,
he
is that
did
they're not
say
fighters.
They don't fight.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
kidding.
guys are a trusting lot, aren't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of hospitality. I've literally watched someone just let a kobold into a house and ransack the place, and they apologized to them when they left.
for not having it ready for the
being
ransacking.
Say that's straight out of
I should've
Skyrim,
just
where you're
had
just
all my
like going
jewels
around
out,
a
I'm
house and just
sorry.
like rifling through everyone's shit. They don't do
We're
anything.
like the fantasy
You just
Canadians.
crouch down and they forget you're there.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
So-
sorry.
So I believe the bear, he asked us to get the. Didn't you say we need to go talk to the goblins?
Well, so he's sort of the makeup of his plan was to ultimately overthrow the orc leader.
Mm-hmm.
By taking her out, then there would sort of be a power struggle. He wants to have as many people on his side as possible, so he was thinking getting the goblins to go with him for that oncoming struggle might sort of tip the tides in his direction.
Yeah, they need numbers.
I mean, I do like the idea. If we can get enough people working together, maybe we will leave this place in a situation where there won't be instantaneous violence the moment we step out.
Well, that's what he's here for.
I do like the fact that your joke with oil, though, is like kind of on point. You're like, how can we leave this situation where it's like, well, no, you know what? One of us is just going to have to stay here for the next 25 years.
We're just going to establish some freedom.
Yep.
Freedom haters.
So here's how I'm sort of. I've been getting a game plan. If you didn't know, I'm a game planner, Mr. Leader. By the way, I'm sort of the brains of the group.
I would call him more of a game player.
And
right.
so what
Wait a
I've
minute.
come up with is let me just run
Maybe
this
he's
by.
the loudest. He's not the smartest.
Let me just run this by. Sometimes that is the one. The loudest one in the room gets the grease. Right?
Boral?
Boral cast grease
Will
on
you mind
him.
handling that for us?
Yeah, and I immediately take my alchemy jug over to him and start dumping
Mayonnaise?
oil on him.
Ooh.
Lather me up, huh? Getting me nice and nice and
Nice
shiny.
and shiny. Yeah, I want that sheen.
It's a weird
Wait, you have
term.
oil?
Okay, now wrestle.
Yeah, like this whole time.
I could have snuck so good.
Oh my god, I can finally get advantage
No,
on my
I
sneak
have
checks.
salt water, and that's what I kept throwing on you when you're not looking.
It's like, I swear to God, I just buffed this rust out of my armor yesterday.
Sort of a rough plan I'm working up. I sort of wanted to run it by you. Not really for, to check or permission or anything, but just to keep you informed because, again, as you've come to know
You know
now,
what? You have turned over a new leaf. Sorry for the metaphor.
I'm not
Please
offended.
forgive. Okay.
I'm great.
Go ahead.
you are great.
Please enlighten us of your plan.
Yes. So step one is to talk to the goblins,
Okay.
see if we can get them on our side. Step two, we have someone here enter the tournament who we think could most possibly win. If it needs to be me, then so be it.
I could do it.
I think realistically, we should probably use the barbarian.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's up for discussion. Again, this is sort of just a rough draft. The proxy of our group wins the tournament. We get a viewing with the leader, a private
An audience.
audience with the orc leader. Take her out, and then the coup can commence.
Oh, that kind of take her out. I thought
Commence
you were
the
going to take her on a date.
coup.
Well, that could distract her, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, she said you said she's not that mean, right? Maybe we could
maybe she just needs a little love.
talk to her.
I mean, you most certainly can try.
I mean,
So that's right, and then
Yes.
you and Farron can take over as the brain and brawn as you spoke of. And we get our pass from Farron to go up.
The fight does happen around the same time as the tournament. It's a weird system. The
Okay.
tournament starts, and then like right after the tournament starts, we all meet up in the town square and fight.
so
Do you all just agree to meet up and murder each other?
Pretty much.
it's strangely social while being oddly violent.
Why don't you just do it on a different weekend than the tournament? Like,
Yeah, aren't you going to be like
Tired?
not having good fighters in the tournament or on your
well, us halflings aren't going to have a good fighter in the
Yeah. So
tournament.
do you
But if
think
it's
that
all
the
nerdy.
Like,
do you think the
get on
beast?
top of each other's shoulders in a trench coat and just fucking.
We tried that. Didn't work very well.
Holman?
Yes.
Is Orwell going to be at the tournament?
She might be. She will either be there or watching the brawl from a distance.
Do you have any way anybody could talk to find that out prior to
I mean, you could talk to my buddy Torg.
Torg?
Yeah, he's an orc that's not the right hand of
Torg the orc?
Torg the orc. Yeah.
Okay, just
Let me get something. Let's
verify that.
let's quickly take into account what each individual groups want here. The orcs want power, right?
Yes.
Okay. The halflings just want to be left alone. The beastmen want some place to live. The kobolds like shiny things. What do the goblins want?
Shiny things and probably power and like everyone else does.
Oh, so it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking that there could be a way we could set up some type of distribution system to keep everyone happy, but obviously that's not going to
I
happen.
need to set up a whole infrastructure
a
for this.
universal income for everyone.
Well, it's like
Okay.
if all the kobolds want are shiny things.
Where
give them
is
the shiny
Torg?
things.
Where can we find him?
Torg, I mean, you can find him sometime in the morning. Probably getting ready for the brawl tomorrow.
Isn't he brawling against you? The halflings?
No, the halflings don't have a tendency to fight, as he said.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we usually
Right,
stay
sorry.
out of it because I thought about it and then I watched them practice fighting for about all of 3 minutes and I figured that they would all pretty much die within the first 1 minute.
Yeah, I think Leaf would do the same if we weren't here.
What? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so why don't we go and start by introducing ourselves to the goblins. I'm sure that will go well.
It could, yeah.
Step 1.
Collect underpants.
I have a list.
I speak Goblin, you know.
You do?
I do.
Sorry, in real life, I was drinking. I wanted to spit it out for dramatic effect, but it involved me spitting
Thank you.
liquid all over
Let's not
Matt's
do that.
microphones. You speak goblin?
I also speak Orc.
What?
Okay, Awen's on point.
As always.
Wait, what do I speak?
Yeah, do you have something in your throat? Why are you coughing like that?
Oh, no, that was a sarcastic laugh. Did that not come across?
Sounded
right?
like it hurt.
Oh, no. It
I
felt
would-
quite good, believe
I
me.
would work on that then
Oh, all right.
for next time.
Does anyone here speak kobold?
Good notes.
I do not.
I speak goblin. Yeah.
Us educated folk are cut above.
Elves speak
I
goblin.
speak common, which I think everyone speaks because it's common.
Very good.
I speak halfling.
Of course you do.
So if we run
Does it
into
have a language?
apparently.
Yeah, it's like meep, 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 meep.
It's like Beaker. Meep, meep, meep.
Yeah, let's go talk to these
Speaking
goblins.
of, do you have any other languages you know fluently, Catan?
Fluently? No, I mean, I speak common, and in the order, they taught me a little bit of celestial, but I mean, I can't fluently speak it. I can kind of decipher some. It's like choir boys in Latin. Like, you kind of know it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It's taught to you, but there's no practical reason because nobody speaks it. So you just sort of know a little bit. It kind of makes you look smart when you occasionally say something in celestial.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Awesome. I like them.
I've literally I've never had a single situation in my life where I've ever had to use it.
All right. Well,
Very impractical.
That could come in handy. So who's the leader of the goblins?
That'd be Jasp. No, just Jasp.
Okay.
Is his sister.
Yeah, is just his sister.
Okay, well then why don't we go introduce ourselves to the goblins and we'll have the elves work their magic. I'm sure this will go swimmingly.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can we maybe not take the young lady through the gang wars? Is she safe here?
Yeah, I mean, you can leave her here.
Wait.
I mean,
Probably-
we walked right in here. You saw that.
Yes, but have you... This is actually the safest I've felt since I've been here. Literally every single place we have been has either been like dead bodies or tavern brawls or muggings. I feel like... I mean, like, nobody really kills the halflings.
I mean, as far
they just
as
mess with
safe
you.
places to be in the slums, okay. Yeah.
Probably safer than wherever we're going.
Probably. You're right. Can't argue that.
Okay, Philippa.
Yeah.
We're going to have you hang out here for a little bit. We got to go do some stuff, and we'll come back.
Okay. Be safe, please.
I really don't think there's anything about this town that's even remotely safe. This is probably the safest place in the town.
Oh,
And-
okay. Well, yeah, I was telling you to be safe. But
Yeah,
okay.
I'm telling you right now that there's nothing we're going to be doing that's safe at all.
Yeah, we're not going to be safe.
No.
We're going into a gang war. So
This is why you're staying here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't die.
There you
Maybe
go.
rephrase
That's definitely a plan.
That's good advice. Holman, do I need to sign up for the tournament anywhere?
Yeah. Well, not really. You kind of
Okay,
just
good.
show up.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, something tells me they don't have a detailed record keeping situation going on here.
Okay. So you guys just gonna head out?
As everybody's leaving, I'm going to spin on my heel before I leave and sort of point to Philippa and go, everything all right?
No. But you don't have time for that right now. So I'll tell you later.
Okay, of course. All right. Sure, we'll talk later. And I'll turn and leave.
And you guys make your way to the east side where the goblins are at. East
side. Yeah.
no, you're doing the wrong kind.
I want Ben to walk into a gang territory snapping around.
Snapping away.
It's East Side, West Side stuff, right? West Side story.
Yeah.
You guys are heading towards the south side where the goblins are. As you make your way to town, the goblin side looks a little bit worse. People, you literally are just walking down the street and you just see like a dead goblin just laying
Tight.
on the street. You see a hobgoblin like dragging a smaller goblin by a rope just behind him, just nonchalantly walking by. As you guys pass him, he just nods his head towards you and keeps on.
Jesus.
And you kind of make your way to like the back corner of the area, to like the biggest building was where Holman told you like the leader was located at. As you approach, you get stopped by two massive hobgoblins. As they approach, they just start screaming "goblin" into your face, which luckily 2 people in your party can speak. So as you approach, you just hear, well, the rest of you just hear this. Because that's not how goblins speak. Because I don't want to have to actually sit there and figure that out.
That's fine. I like that better.
I love it.
But what Awen and Boral here is, halt! What do you want?
We have a business proposition for your leader.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to need to hear that in Goblin.
He's
Subtitles on podcast.
and who the fuck are you?
I am Awen, and I bow. And this is my business partner, Boral.
And I also give a little bow.
And we come bearing shiny things. And I'll give a little Vanna White presentation over to Boral.
And then I'm prestidigitation. I'm just going to just sparkles and just
Oh my god.
little whizzes and
I thought you were just going to point to me. just
So what do you actually have? I just saw a bunch of Twizzlers and
well, I mean, we don't have it on us. I'm just saying that we have it to present to you. We're not going to just walk in here with all the stuff that we have.
All right, well, you're going to have to, the customary,
Okay. You know what?
customary 20 gold to get in there.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty steep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. It's split.
Oh, I mean, yes, it's fine. Of course,
I'm
it's
going to take 10 gold out of my pocket.
I'll take 10 gold as well out of my pocket.
And he takes it and puts it in his pocket. He's like, all right, who are you? What's your names again?
I am Awen, and this is Boral.
All right. And he turns around and walks inside as you stand out there and wait for about 5 minutes. As he comes back out, he's like, all right, I ran it by Jasp. You're all good to go on in and see him. You're going to have to leave all your weapons here, though.
Okay, sure, we should
don't
be all
have
right.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's a natural weapon.
Yeah, me too. I don't need this.
No, I actually have. I do have like.
Okay, so you guys
a
leaving your
dagger and
weapons?
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, just
And who all is entering? Is it just Awen and
Can we all?
Oral? Is it all of you?
probably just.
I think
us.
I'm not entirely confident that we should maybe be leaving all of our equipment unattended with a bunch
Yeah,
of.
it probably should just be us then. Huh?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do
why
it.
don't I stay out here and hold your stuff?
Elf time, baby.
Well, somebody.
And frankly, none of us can speak the language anyway, so
Yeah.
That's true.
we're all just going to be flies on the wall as is. You guys have your usual means of communication. Let us know if you need us to pay the 20 gold and come in too.
All right, we'll do.
And I hold his bow, and I like it.
And I like it.
I keep trying to pluck the string, which doesn't exist whenever I do it. And I'm like, try to figure it out, which I never will, but that's fine. Something to do while I'm waiting.
And you figure it out.
I deeply at some point just want to out archery Awen. Just at some point, just be like, just have him roll 1 and have me roll a 20 and just be like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys.
Today's not that day.
Nope. Today I'm just playing with your bow.
I'll do a little soft shoe move and then put my hand forward after you, Boral.
Thank you. I'm gonna saunter inside.
Okay, so you saunter inside. As you get to the like a big opening, you see just massive chandelier hanging with a bunch of just shiny trinkets hanging from it. You just see all these baubles and trinkets all around the room, just everything shining. There's little gold pieces of armor and little teeth that are gold over there and a grill over here. Everything's just silver and gold all around the room.
Sort of like hoardery in here, you know?
Do either of you guys have allergies? Because it's real dusty in here.
No.
No?
But how is
Boral?
it dusty if it's so shiny?
Oh, damn, he got you.
Got you.
But I
He
mean,
just fucking broke your DM puzzle.
I just broke your game wide open. son.
It's magically shiny. It's fantasy shiny.
Well, then,
okay.
yes, I have allergies.
I have fantasy allergies.
I take my fantasy Zyrtec once a day.
Oh, I'm an Allegra man myself.
And I'm immune to disease.
So you walk in as you see just a bunch of guards just all around them, all these hobgoblins fully decked out in like leather armor or like plate armor, standing around the room. And then you see a fat goblin in the middle of the room as he like walks down. He has like a limp on from one of his legs. He's just like hobbles down. So I see that you've come. I heard you're in town. You have shinies? Yes?
Now, is he speaking in Goblin or Common?
Yes, Goblin.
Okay, just want to make sure. Well, that's something that we wanted to speak to you about.
Where are the shinies? Show me. Show me your shinies, yes?
Boral, show him the shinies. Just show. Don't let him touch the shinies, but show him
Oh, sure.
the shinies.
So I'm just going to I'm going to take out like 20 gold and I'm just going to kind of just,
Oh.
You have a
well,
spell for
it
that.
didn't fool the fucking guard. So
No, but you do have minor illusion.
I thought you were gonna like Prince Ali it. You were gonna just make like a whole like here's all the treasure.
fuck. Yeah, that would have been so much better.
That's what I was trying to allude to. Don't let him touch it, but show it
Oh
to
no,
him.
I'm just going to like,
I just
see?
you're like, don't let him touch it. And he's
Like,
like,
no, and
all
a
I
lot
got is
more
like
where this
38
came
gold.
from.
You
And
just
this-
have gold? That's it?
Oh no! Lots more.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see the. Oh, you want us to use out the big guns already, huh? Greedy, but all right. You can
Yes.
sample the merchandise, Boral.
So I'm going to cast minor illusion to just kind of a plethora of just armor and gems and
You do the
I
thing
all
where
of a
you
sudden have a trench coat and I just open it up and just show him all the shinies and Rolexes. I mean, just all kinds of
rollies?
Yeah.
That's a genuine. It's a genuine Rolex.
Don't have to stop.
Oh, yes, shinies. Can I feel one?
No.
you broke Matt.
Jasp. No.
But I want to touch the shinies.
Of course you do, and we want to do
In due
business.
He like walks back up to his seat for a second and he turns around halfway. So what is it you want to trade? How do I get my hands on the shinies?
Please, Eowyn.
Well, how much do you value loyalty?
He snaps his finger as one of the hobgoblins just stabs his chest and like down like goes a lot.
Wait, is that the command to stab somebody? He's just snap. I just start snapping. They're like, oh shit.
They're loyal to me.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Death.
Sorry, I thought it was a cheat code.
And where do your loyalties lie?
The shinies. He points up to the chandelier with a bunch of trinkets and he like looks up in amazement. Shinies are the only thing I need to be loyal to.
Yeah, but just humor me for a second. What if?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Shinies.
Quite the comedian this Jasp is.
I like him.
Shinies who?
What if you didn't have any shinies?
You see him getting mad. You going to take my shinies?
No. I'm saying
You already see some of all the hobgoblins like start taking out their weapons. Why do you say that?
because it is a very real possibility if the scourge of the orcs creep into this area, you could have no shinies at all.
That can't happen. No, I have a deal with the orcs. They don't come here.
Well, okay. I mean, how solid is this deal? I mean, you don't know.
I give them portion of shinies. They don't come taking my personal shinies.
Yeah, but you know, they get a little bit of shinies and then they want more shinies. Kind of like you want more shinies.
I do want more.
Right? What if they kept asking for more and more? And you just didn't have it? You don't want to give up your own shinies.
No, I'd give up all the other shinies. He's shinies. He just points at another guy who just like takes his armor off and drops it to the ground.
Right. You do know that there is the ceremonial quadrant turf war to the
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, we have it on good authority that the orcs might be wanting to move into other territories as well. They feel like they are strong enough now that they can just sort of take what they want. And as we know, they want shinies.
No.
That's what we say. We say we are here.
Didn't I just say no?
We were
Didn't I
walking.
say no?
We were walking.
I said no.
We were walking in here, and I said, "Boro, can you believe that those orcs want to take their shinies?"
And I said no.
He said no, just like shrill and shriek as that was.
Even higher.
Maybe even higher. Not as high as yours, Jasp, but high.
No one can be as high as me and have as many shinies as me.
Right. That's what we want to uphold. Because the orcs, they want to change that, Jasp.
They want it, Jasp. They want all of it.
Well,
And we don't want that.
You bring shinies to me and I help.
Jasp, ask me how many shinies I want. Go ahead.
How many?
Boro, tell him to ask. Jasp, ask me how many shinies I want.
How many shinies do you want?
I'm going to tell you. Jasp, I want no shinies. Jasp, I'm going to tell you the truth. Look at me. How many shinies do I have on?
You say it's truth?
How many shinies do you see on me right now, Jasp?
See no shinies.
You see no shinies. And why is that? Boro, why is that? Jasp, why is that? I'll tell you why that is. Because I don't want any shinies.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
16.
16. Okay, yeah, that's good. So he looks. You say you don't want shinies. What? Okay. What do you want?
We want that loyalty, Jasp. The thing you covet almost as much as shinies, that's all we want.
Okay. What you give for loyalty?
What's what we're offering? We're offering you security, Jasp. Security in your own shinies and the possibility of even more shinies in the future.
I want shinies.
Well, then you're going to get it. We just need that loyalty, Jasp.
You bring shinies to me. You give me those shinies. We can make shiny deal on shiny paper.
Here's
Everyone knows you can't write on shiny paper.
Not without a special shiny pen.
It's not about the shinies we can get you now, Jasp.
It is.
No, it's not.
You
It's
have shinies right now.
It's about the shinies you will accumulate over time. Let me show you this graph. Do you have a piece of that shiny paper, please?
You cannot use shiny paper. No.
Do you have a piece of normal parchment?
No.
All right. I'm gonna go from the bottom of my cloak and go rip some off. All right. And I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna walk over to the goblin that stabbed himself and pick up like his dagger.
Just start writing with the blood.
Yeah, and just kind of start like chiseling it in. Like, let me just hold on a moment. Let me get the X and the Y graph here. The bell curve goes like this. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna hold it out to him and say, "Here's where you are with the shinies now, right?"
Yes.
On this side of the graph, it shows you after this turf war, after the orcs win, as I'm sure they do most of the time.
So I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on the graph. I'm going to show him at the beginning of the graph as a sad
I was about
hobgoblin.
to say, please draw a sad face goblin.
And then and he's very sad and he's crying. And at the end, he's jumping around and he's very happy.
Yes, so see,
with
this
lots of
is-
shinies.
With lots of shinies.
After the orcs win the war, which they will, as we know that they will, here's where you're going to be with your shinies, because they're
Look
going
how
to take
sad-
all of
look
them.
how sad you
Look
are.
at you. That's you. Do you see how sad you are?
That's not Jasp. Jasp
That's-
here.
that-
No.
That's not on paper.
This is where you will be, Jasp. How does that make you feel?
Shiniless.
Yes, very shinyless. Now, here, as you can see, here's you again. Look how happy you are. That is after you make this deal, give us your loyalty. That's your shininess level in the future, in the very near future. See, and I'm going to hold it up to him again.
Jasp likes that. Shinies.
So that's what we are after. We are after loyalty, and we're after your future well-being, your security of the shinies. You know the old goblin saying, 5 shinies tomorrow is better than 1 shiny today.
That is the old goblin saying.
It is.
I didn't laugh when I said that out loud.
It's the oldest saying there is in Goblin Land.
It is now. Make a history check.
Yeah. So, Jasper, I'm going to put my hand out. Do we have a deal?
First, you give me some shinies. Then, Jaspy shakes big hand.
All right, Jasper, here's what I'm going to do. And as I put my hand kind of behind me, I'm going to try to swipe something. Not steal, but just to grab it without him seeing it.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
You got those gloves, dude.
Oh no.
That should do it.
23.
You are lucky because he got a 20. Damn. There's one thing Jack's good at. He's making sure his shinies don't disappear.
I would imagine so.
13 plus 10.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just like kind of lean as you go to like bow real quick. You like push a table real quick and like grab a gem from behind you. And what are you doing with that?
And as I go, and kind of look around. What? You smell something? What is that?
Oh, I smell it. I smell it, Awen. I smell it.
I smell stinky feet.
Do I smell a deal on the horizon? Is that what I smell? Smells good, because Jasp. And I'm going to hold out the gem. Oh, wish granted, my friend.
You said you had no shinies on you.
Well, you know. Had to keep one ace up the sleeve, just in case. You are hard negotiator, Jasp.
Jasp is just hard negotiator of shiny things.
I would say the hardest.
I would too. That and the
Your
shiniest.
negotiation skills are formidable.
So, here you are.
Yes.
A shiny for the deal, yes?
He like stares at the thing. 1 second. And he clicks his fingers twice.
and 2 people kill themselves.
He snaps his fingers once, and one guy grabs his sword, and then he does it again, and he's like, "Oh, thank God!"
It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Sing. Oh, phew.
As one person brings over a little like monocle, and he does it and he clicks down.
A little jeweler's loop.
Yep. And he looks at it, he's like, this is nice. Jasp has one just like it.
Now you have 2.
Yes.
Double the profit you'll make from these.
And he waves off as this guy grabs it and starts to walk away. Jasp does dealy with you.
I'm going to stick my hand out.
He puts his hand out and grabs you. And as he does, you can feel him like his other hand like softly like going up your back, trying to like pat you down.
That's fine. I don't have anything on me.
Okay. You were right. Only 1 shiny. Okay.
I told you, I don't want any of the shinies. The only shinies I have, I give
Do
them
I
to
get
you.
his shinies?
Well, those are the future. Again, don't forget. Happy Jasp.
Okay.
All right.
Just let you know, though, as he starts to walk up and sit down in his chair, he turns around. You lied to Jas, and Jas not get a bunch of shinies. He makes shiny out of you. And sits down. Now leave.
Yes.
All right.
I think that's fair.
And out we go.
As you walk out of the area.
Katana's a nervous wreck standing outside.
Before we leave, I would kind of give him the whole idea of the plan.
Yeah.
Of like, basically, it's when Farron calls upon you to join forces with his army, you will be there for him to move against the orcs.
Big bear man.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then I'd walk out.
Okay.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your favorite player, Matt. Oh, what's that? I got a little sweet tea with me right now on this hot day. You know I do. I got tea. It jingle, jangle, jingles, jingle, jangle, and my tea will keep jingling along. I got.
Hey, everybody. My name's Alejandro,
And my name is Christian,
and we are the hosts of It Can't Be That Bad podcast.
also known as ICBTB podcast.
And we are here to hack the middle break.
Yep, that's right. And what that means is that you got to stop everything you're doing right now, and you got to take your phone out.
And show some love to the new crits on the block.
That's right.
And how you're going to do that is you're going to open up Facebook and you're going to go up and type in New Crits on the Block. Same thing with Instagram, at New Crits on the Block. You're going to like, you're going to follow, you're going to share all of their cool stuff there. You'll go ahead and close those apps out. Open up Twitter, do the same thing, except you're going to type in at New Crits. like all of their tweets, retweet it all, just tweet all the way to the bank. And then you're going to do a couple more things, Christian.
Yeah, you're not done. Do not put that phone in your pocket. You're going to leave that phone out and you're going to open up all of the platforms in which you listen to this podcast. So let's start with Apple Podcasts. Rate and review them. Subscribe to them. 5 stars only. And then after that, you could go on Spotify.
Yep.
You could follow them on Spotify,
Yep.
Stitcher.
Follow system, I think, as well.
Yeah, do it everywhere you listen.
And then, you know what? Take a break
Yeah, chill for a bit. Get a sandwich if you need.
and go ahead and say, hey, I heard those guys at the middle break. They sound kind of funny.
Yeah.
Where can I find them?
Well, I'm going to tell you guys where you could find us. You could find us everywhere you could find New Crits on the Block, except with different handles because we're a different podcast.
And our handles are
ICBTB Podcast.
That's the same for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also ICBTB.com. You
Yep.
can follow our podcast as well. We are a movie-based podcast where even the worst movies can still be good.
That's right. We defend critically condemned films.
So come check us out. Check out New Crits, and see you later,
Yeah.
nerds.
Yeah. See ya. Bye.
Oh, my sweet boys. My sweetie little boys. Thank you so much for interrupting my sweet tea song. I needed to be safe for myself. I think this is so far the happiest I've ever been to be thrown off my own show for a few minutes. Make sure to check out The Boys at It Can't Be That Bad after you listen to our podcast, after you do what they tell you. Rate, subscribe, review, and to follow us on all our social medias. Go do the same thing for them too. All right, gang. Let's get you back into the episode. Thank you once again for listening this week. We appreciate you so much. We love you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
Catan's just like tapping his foot outside, just going like, just waiting for here, like, help!
Well, you don't, because Boral and I walk out unscathed.
Oh my God, you two are alive.
Of course. You think that was this?
It was nothing.
We have dealt with much. I'm looking at the goblin. Okay, we should have this conversation elsewhere.
Yes.
we should sign up for the tournament now, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
We said we didn't have to.
You show up.
Oh, you show
right.
up.
Yeah,
But yes.
that is signing up.
All right. But
Fair
it's
enough. Also,
starting,
to try to
though,
tell
right?
you in the morning,
Okay.
the next day.
Okay.
It's still nighttime. You guys are just walking around at night.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which we were told not to do.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah, we should probably get back to it.
So I'm gonna to the brother's house. Okay.
I'm just watching things get shadier.
Yeah. Now the goblin has 2 other goblins he's dragging behind him.
Yeah.
And those ones are dragging goblins behind them.
It's a bunch of guys with knives like following the shadow as the sun's going down, and then as soon as it finally falls, they're all just
Oh, this is like
They're all checking their fantasy
This
watches.
is like I Am Legend. You know, they're following the like we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so
All right, then we go back to the.
Farron did tell you that you should try to talk to the kobolds too, as well.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted to. You already convinced the goblins, so if you don't want to.
And kobolds are essentially lesser than goblins in the hierarchy, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, they also
Or
kind
in
of
the power.
Yeah, they
None
don't
of
really
us speak
have
it.
like hobgoblins or anything like that. There's no like bigger kobolds that they can like count on to like be more military.
They rely solely on numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they usually like high fantasy, they usually like worship dragons and stuff. But
Yeah.
like this is Jake's world.
Yeah,
So
and none of us speak it, right? So we wouldn't have a way to communicate anyway.
I don't care.
and then we can just go talk to them. And conveniently, they might just speak common.
That's
They
true.
might. A lot of races do.
Okay, well,
Why it is common.
so what's next? What do we do now?
Well, we have secured the deal with the goblins.
Yay,
That
good
was
job.
Boral. You
And might I say, your
performed
performance.
amicably. Oh, thank you.
No,
I did do a few years of theater school, so you know.
That you probably bailed on.
Oh, absolutely. It was opening night, and I did not show up.
Well, that seems very on character for you.
Well, yeah,
The curtain opens and Naomi's
it's
just
just not
gone.
there. Yeah, I'm in the audience
There's
eating
just
popcorn,
wind.
There's just an
and
outline.
I'm in the audience. Like, this place is atrocious. Yum, 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 yum.
What a train wreck.
choke.
Yes, I guess we're gonna go try to talk to the kobolds as well.
So you head over to the north side where the kobolds stay. And again, Pullman kind of told you like the layout where like the leaders can pretty much be found in the town so that you guys aren't like having to walk around and ask a bunch of people. You walk over to this massive like hut where the leader of the kobolds are, and Holman would have told you the name of the kobold leader, which is Vug.
Can you spell that?
V-U-G, like mug, but with a V. Vug.
Has anyone here ever encountered a kobold? I mean, like a kobold?
I've encountered a kobold. I've never encountered a kobold.
I've had a cobbler, but that's
Oh, delicious peach.
no. Yes, I've had to run in with kobolds before. They sort of work in packs.
Do you know anything else about them?
I know how to dispatch of them. As far as communicating, not so much. They don't really have civilizations that we were taught to deal with because there really is no like.
But they do work in. They do have like some type of societal structure. They like
Sort of, yes. It's more tribal than anything.
okay.
So usually there's a chief or a main person in charge, and everything else is just sort of anarchy around it.
Okay. Who wants to handle this one?
Why don't you take the lead on this?
I don't know anything about kobolds. I can't even say their name.
I'll do it.
I already forgot what they are.
Leaf volunteers.
As tribute.
But I need a buddy. I can't go by myself. They'll probably murder me.
Yeah, I mean, well, why don't we all just go in there and see what
I was
happens?
going to do the battle thing, so that's why I figured.
Sure.
guys-
Why don't we all just go in there and I guess see what happens?
Fair enough.
And
Yeah, maybe
this-
they'll let us all in. Who knows?
So you make your way to the front entrance as again you get stopped by a smaller kobold. They're about 3 foot tall. As one of them like points a crossbow at you, and as you kind of
punt him right.
as you guys look around, give me a perception check, everybody.
Not good. 9 for Awen.
15 for Borel.
15 for Beardrum.
13 for Catan.
19 for Leaf.
Leaf, you are the one that notices the fact that there's only 2 guards in the front entrance with crossbows, but as you kind of scan around you, you notice that there's at least 100 other kobolds with crossbows like honed in on you guys, just kind of around you. They're in they're in buildings across the street, like in barrels that like crossbows are just slowly sliding out of the barrels. Little holes, like they just like pop out of the ground, and one just has like a crossbow near you.
There's 100 crossbow bolts pointed at us?
Yes.
Catan just kind of puts his hands up.
I am behind my back just readying a fireball. I'm fucking ready.
I'm going to put my hands up. Wait. Everybody, look at this. And I'm going to cast Druidcraft, and I'm going to make a little puff of like cloud that's in the shape of a dragon, and I'm going to give it to him.
The dragon in front like lowers his crossbow and like goes and picks it up for a second, like,
How did you know how did you know that would work?
I don't know. I just tried it. They like these guys. So here, have this.
yeah, he takes it and he like looks at you and like runs inside.
Catan, put your hands down.
There's 100 crossbow bolts pointed at
And
us.
they'll all bounce right off your armor, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, good point. And I just put my arms down like, what am I afraid of?
The tiniest crossbows I've ever seen. They're adorable, actually.
Actually, this is, you know what? I do need some acupuncture.
They're like little toys, yes. Anyway, sorry. Continue, DM. As I say to the heavens.
Hello up there.
Continue with the story.
Continue with the story.
Press play.
And after a little bit, that same goblin comes. Kobold comes running out, and you hear him speak in common. Come with me.
You, me, come. Yes, you. Me? Small one. Yes, come.
Oh, okay, sure.
Although I'm gonna go start to I
I follow.
You, no, big one, stay. Small one, come.
I ask him.
Only small ones can come?
I
Only
ask
ones
him.
that know in dragons, come. No one else.
You all hungry? I come give you food.
Shut up.
Can they see me right now? They're all like,
Yes, they all can see you.
okay, never mind.
Okay,
I'll take my shoes off
I'm
real
gonna-
quick, but
I'll go with you.
You, small one, come.
Okay. And I'm gonna don't let them kill me.
Well, don't be killed.
Okay,
Just play cool.
got it.
As
Wink.
Why are you winking?
Oh, I had something in my eye.
Seriously though,
I saw that damn wing.
I will
16 plus 4. I saw
Oh,
that
nice.
wing.
Yep,
I
absolutely.
will provide you all with tonight's
Oh my goodness.
feast if you
He's
let
not
me come
letting
with her.
go.
I assume you're hungry. I look around. I assume there's not just like vast quantities of food laying around.
well, no, there's not. They're not just. They don't just have food on the fucking outside
No,
of the
but what I'm
building.
saying is that like we are in the slums and there's 100
Are you
hungry
telling
tiny
me
dragons.
that no one's just eating a turkey leg or maybe
There's just one dude out there who's like, I just like to eat outside.
Open spits of just like food.
I make deal. Come with her. I give you all food.
Sir, come, fine. Small one though, you come.
Okay, let's go.
As I'm walking in, I point to like the side as I walk in and I cast create food and water.
Okay, cool, come on.
Basically, I just made a bunch of food and water. I can read the spell to you, but it creates a bunch of food and water.
Oh wow, that's very intuitive.
Oh, could have used that for
Didn't
us.
know you did that every time we spent
starving,
money.
thanks.
But
Didn't ask me.
Okay, I walk in behind her.
So you guys come in. It's almost similar to the goblins, but like just a lot less shiny.
okay.
There's a massive chandelier above. You got like sconces around the room.
Sconces.
Sconces, yeah.
Sconces are breaking into the story again.
Yeah, they're coming in. Yeah.
like it.
These wall
Any
accents.
Murphy beds?
And there's a little bit of Murphy beds
Love their
along those
Murphy
walls. You don't know the Murphy beds.
But they're
though.
cobbled mercy beds.
Any
so they're
crown molding in this place?
No crown molding. And
Disappointing.
in the center of the room, you see just this massive, like, stick-made statue of a dragon, just like in the center of the room. And you see like 6 goblins all on their hands, like on their knees, like bowing in front of this thing, where one is like just screeching out to the crowd, like, well, to the crowd of 6. To the crowd.
You know what they say? 5's company, 6 a crowd.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you walk in, you see the one that's like screeching out. It's kobold language. It's holding this smoked, that your little like fog dragon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he's holding it, and then they see you, and they put it down, and one of the ones that was like kneeling like stands up and like runs over to you and like grabs your hand and runs you over in front of them.
Oh, okay. Hi there, everyone.
And you see this like large little like dagger, large to them, large to you. Catan, it's a dagger. And they pull it out, and hey guys, it's super fancy. I don't want to even go into detail on how fancy it is, but no.
Is it the nicest piece of anything in this place?
Essentially looks like a like the end of a dragon tail is like that's where the blade is.
Cool.
And he pulls it out and puts one of his hands out.
You want another one?
It like shakes its head.
Hand.
Oh,
Hand.
mine? I'm gonna look around.
We're not there.
Okay.
I am there though. I'm like, do you want to cut her hand?
Here
He
you
like
go.
grabs your hand really like just hard and like cuts your hand. And then like drags you over and like puts your hand over like the little bit of like these plants that look dead in front of this massive dragon. And your blood drips onto it as you see like after a little bit the plants starting to like grow.
Oh,
Leaf, does your blood always do that? Because I've seen you shed a lot of it, and that's never happened.
that is news to me. But did you need to fix these plants? I could do that.
And you see them all like the one that cut your hand like bows down to you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome, sir.
How much damage did she take?
Not
I was just-
having it at all.
I was gonna heal her.
Wish she had stayed out of the hut.
Oh wait. She just took 16 points of damage.
Cool.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm not taking it. He can take it.
so for some reason, I use my shield to increase her armor. No, okay, go ahead.
Can we talk to your leader person of Vug?
And as you say the name, you hear,
You may.
Whoa!
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
And that was in common, by the way, just so everyone knows.
yeah, I figured.
Just so you know that
I love the idea of you may.
Do I see this
yeah,
person,
as
or-
you
okay.
turn around, you see this kobold like dressed in like super like fine silk clothes, and she like walks up very elegantly.
Oh, it's a lady one.
Hello. How can I help you?
Hi there. My name is Leaf Barkman. Hi, it's me the whole time. I'm here to make a business proposition with you.
You holding out your bloodied hand?
Yes,
Flinging it everywhere.
but all the plants are healing at the same time.
She takes a rag and like wipes some of the blood off her face.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all right.
I'm here on behalf of my brother Holman and Farron, and we're here to see about if you maybe would help us against the orcs
And why exactly would we help you?
to get rid of them so that everybody else can be happy and peaceful.
As you're saying that, the kobold that cut your hand runs up to Vogue and like starts like hissing in her ear. And yeah, it's not whispering, it's hissing.
How does it go?
He goes,
Okay.
Oh, that's great. I like that.
Just want to get a little RP out of you.
yeah.
He makes us do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
And you see her like attitude kind of change a little bit from like kind of stuck up to like quizzical. She like looks.
You healed the plant. Yes? That
yeah.
was
Oh, she's really good at that.
that's not just a normal that's a dragon leaf plant.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I've seen him 100 times.
No, you have not, darling.
Okay, 22 times.
You haven't unless you hang out with a lot of kobolds in the cult of the dragon, then no, you don't see those often.
Okay, well,
Just throw up a gang sign.
it kind
Cult
of
the
looks like this
Dragon.
other plant I know, so I got confused. It's fine.
Does she really not? I've never seen one of these.
No, you would really.
Okay.
I'm pretending to.
No, because I'm like, you may have. I mean, this is like the thing you do. Okay.
That can only be healed from Ouroboros himself.
I don't know. I just did a little squeeze and it was better. You want to see again? I'll do a little more.
You see her turn around and like pull a vial, and she's like,
This might be a weird request, but could I have some of your blood?
Yes, but only if you help us. And then you can have as much as, and I look at Catan, I can physically give in like a short rest.
I don't think we need to give them any more than the vial's worth.
make a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Okay. Ooh, 8?
With advantage.
Oh, right, advantage. Oh my god. 6. So
6?
8.
Wait, doesn't she get plus?
Not for that.
Not for that. She's
Well, not just the vial. We'll need more to test. What is it you need from us, though? Exactly.
We need you to help Farron when the time comes. He's going to take out the orcs. So we need you guys to be on their side, on the animal folk side.
And we're just supposed to follow along with him? Under his rule after?
Well, everybody's rule, like him and Holman, they're going to get together and like make some rules, and like everybody gets along. And
And what say do we have in this then?
I'm sure you'll still have a say for your people, but like more get along instead of so much gang
Although not eloquently put, I do have to agree with Leaf.
And who is he?
and points over to Catan.
This is Catan.
And why is he speaking?
I don't know. Honestly, he never stops, but he's here to help too. We're here, and my friends are here, and we're all here to help make peace here. And
Well, how about this? You leave me a vial or two of your blood, and I will send an envoy over to Farron and see what exactly he needs. And if the terms are good, we'll help.
No.
No to what?
You have to agree, and then you can get my blood. I think that's pretty fair.
And she like looks around the room with a bunch of weapons and everything like that, and arrows honed on you.
I'm sorry. Darling, let me put it a different way. Either you give me some of your blood freely, or I will take it forcibly.
I step next to her.
I will give you a little bit, but if you kill me, then there's no more. I'll make more if I'm alive.
I am a blood farm, okay?
If you kill me, then you have
I am a blood factory.
a finite
You have cut
amount.
the supply.
So it would be a good idea to keep me around, obviously. And I point to the little shrubs.
She just like gestures and blood flies everywhere and plants and
No,
More plants. Ah, crap.
I'll give you a little sampy, but then I need agreement, not agreement to maybe agree, agreement.
I cannot do that yet. I'm sorry, darling.
But special dragon bloods.
Again, either you're leaving in like a really drained body bag, because we're gonna take all the blood out of you.
Yeah, I got. Thank you.
No, you're not. Gotta reiterate, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, he won't let that happen.
Trust me when I say he thinks that. You think there's only 6 people in here, yes?
Wait, watch this, and I make another dragon puff. Like, maybe this will help.
No, that won't. That's mad. I can do that.
Listen,
This is the deal. You
Okay.
give me a little bit now, and a deal will most likely get made. I just need to make sure that I work out some finite details with Farron myself.
Do you lady promise me?
I don't know what that means.
It's a thing I'm trying out. Lady to lady.
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit.
Okay, and she hands you the file.
Okay, and I'm gonna squeeze a little.
milk your own hand.
hold on, let me help you. Stab.
Here you go.
And she takes the file. She's like,
Oh,
weird.
That's weird.
gross.
All right, well, you can go. I will send an envoy immediately to Farron.
Thank you. Pleasure
And-
doing business with you.
And you as well. And she turns around and starts to walk out to like the back of the building.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
And you guys walk on out to the rest of the crowd who has 100 crossbows honed on them. Now only 50.
Why is Leaf bleeding?
Okay, I did it. We can go now. We can go now. I did it.
Are you okay? What
Yep,
happened?
everything's fine. Let's go. Hurry.
We'll talk about it in a moment. She's fine.
Okay.
So you guys head back over to Holman's place.
Yep.
As you guys all get ready to go to sleep, you
Yeah.
fill Holman in.
It's pretty late at this point, right?
Yeah, it would be like almost midnight by the time you guys get back there.
Okay, cool.
And
On the way back, I heal Leaf's hand.
okay.
Just so she's not bleeding everywhere.
These plants are springing up behind us.
Yeah, there's a trail right back to our home.
A trail of like nice
I wonder
plush
where
grass.
Leaf went.
Very embarrassing.
No plants are
I
growing.
hate
Like
when I leave.
Chrissy, Leaf, you would have tried like throwing your blood on like a different plant and like
It doesn't
nothing.
work.
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing
interesting.
happens.
Okay. Darn.
So you head back to you're back at Holman's house, and you are all kind of getting ready for bed. And as you do, Philippa kind of, and when you're kind of like standing off by yourself as Awen does, and Philippa walks over to you and says, "Hey, Awen,
Oh, yes.
do you remember that thing I was going to tell you about?"
I would definitely put on a leather jacket and have a dance war in the middle of the Chicago street.